I said, Lord, she done went back to the time somebody.
You felt that energy.
I felt the energy. I was like, oh, she said, fuck somebody. Somebody about to get this.
Fuck you, thought.
Oh, it's LaTesa.
Show them how we do it.
Show her love and get with it. She's blowing up every minute. It's LaTesa. Every minute.
You are tuned in right now to Latest with LaTesa podcast. I'm your host, LaTesa Lins, and we have a special guest with us here today. She is so beautiful, and I'm so excited to have her on my show. So let us know your name.
Hi, I'm Bella Moon.
And she is beautiful, okay?
Oh, thank you. You are too, girl.
I wanted you to know that you're the first female R&B singer on my show.
Oh, I feel I'm so honored to be here.
Honored?
Girl. So cute.
Well,
so
I love
cute.
doing
I love
the
that.
icebreaker with my artists.
Okay.
And this is just to warm up a little bit. So our icebreaker is going to be charades.
Okay.
But it's R&B singers.
Okay. Oh my goodness, Lord.
So
I think you had a drink in there the whole time.
Respect the merch.
Right.
Okay, so
Oh God.
you'll pick one. We'll probably do about 5. Okay. So I'll pick one and you pick one.
Okay.
And
Hold on,
then
I got long ass nails. Oh, my hand's stuck.
You can get a few actually.
few?
Just get
Okay,
a few,
okay.
yeah. And then I'll get a few too.
Okay.
Oh, I can't see it. Don't let me see it. Okay, so I'll let you go first. So you can basically, whatever name you have, you can't say the name. So you can
Okay.
say the song or you can say like their favorite line or something like that. But I have to guess it.
Okay. Okay. You gonna go
So,
first? Or you
yeah,
want
I'll go first. I'll go first.
This is nerve wracking.
Okay, it is. Ooh. Okay. 90s.
Okay.
Okay. Blonde hair. This is hard, y'all. Wait a minute.
Okay.
She sings that song, I'm a genie in a bottle.
Oh, Christina Aguilera.
Wait, that's Christina?
Yeah.
Okay, the other one.
Britney Spears.
Yes. I love how you already knew what I was talking about. Okay, your turn.
Okay. Girls need love too.
Summer
Girls
Walker.
need love
This
too.
is gonna
Yeah.
be easy because you're the singer, so you know everybody's voice.
Yes.
Okay, she's from Nashville.
Okay.
Not Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Her dad is Billy Ray.
Oh, Miley
Miley.
Cyrus.
Yes. Girl, you is winning. I'm gonna have to get something hard for you.
Okay.
Okay, your turn. Go.
Damn. And I'll always love
Whitney
you.
Houston. You got easy ones. Mine are hard. Like I'm over here singing Christina Aguilera.
Wait,
and
I
it's
only
clearly
took
Britney
two.
Spears.
So
You got
I
2.
gotta get more.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely gotta get more. At least like 2 or 3 more.
Okay, 2 or 3
Yes.
more.
Yes.
Okay. That's 3. Okay.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. So this one's a male.
Okay.
If you think it can run it.
Oh,
he
Chris
be comfort.
Brown.
Yes.
It's breezy.
In the building. Okay, you got one more? Okay.
Wait, I just dropped one. But
Okay.
I got 2 more. Here we go. Beat it.
Michael Jackson. That was so easy. I'm gonna have to get a hard one for you. Wait, let me get a hard. Ooh, this one's gonna be hard.
Okay.
Okay. She's beautiful.
Okay.
She's in Nashville.
Okay.
She's an R&B singer.
Okay, Michelle.
No.
Oh, okay.
One of her songs is called Pressure.
Oh, I think I know this person.
And she's actually on my podcast today.
Is it the R&B butterfly, Bella Moon?
Yes! I wanted to put you in there because you're an R&B singer, girl. So I needed to give you your props. All right, we'll do one more and then we'll get into the interview.
Okay. Oh, that was so cute. Oh, okay. She's an icon.
Okay.
One of the biggest icons.
Beyonce.
No.
Okay. You like, no.
No, not her, but she's literally like mogul, a billionaire, bad bitch, bad gal, can I say?
Gal. Barbados.
Barbados.
Rihanna.
Yes, there we go.
Okay, yes, that was good. Because I was thinking Beyonce at first, but then when you said gal, I was like, yeah, it's Rihanna.
It's Riri.
Did you like the icebreaker?
I loved it.
I'm glad you did. I had
It's
to
so
put your
cute.
name in there too.
So cute. That was so cute. I love it.
Well, I appreciate you coming on my podcast.
I'm honored to be
I've been
here.
watching you doing your thing.
Thank
All
you,
right.
girl.
And I do want to start off with the name Bella Moon because I know even though it's beautiful, it's not your government name.
Nah, not my government.
Okay, so let us know who you actually are.
So my government, oh my God, don't cover me, y'all. Is Isabella Johnson Not Nop.
That is so cute.
Thank you, as long as hell. Yeah, it's Cambodian as middle name, last name came from my granddaddy.
Mhm.
Isabella, I think my mom just liked Johnson Not and Isabella together. Yeah, and that was my government. Bella is obviously short for Isabella.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Yeah, and yeah, everybody always just called me Bella growing
Yeah.
up. So hearing Isabella is kind of weird to me. And then yeah, I just came up with Bella Moon as my artist name because, she was like my alter ego back in the day,
Mhm.
but I'm her now. So.
Are you Cambodian? Because you said you have family in Cambodia.
Yes, yeah, I'm
Okay.
Cambodian. Yeah, my mom is Cambodian, some more Asian stuff. She's mixed with a whole bunch of stuff. And then my dad is like half Chinese, half Cambodian.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how long have you been here in Nashville?
So I was born in Chicago.
Okay.
And then I was raised out here pretty much my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it been hard, like just trying to keep your culture and then you got Nashville's culture and
Yeah.
the music and all that stuff?
So I grew up with like my foreign ass like grandparents like in the
Okay, yeah.
hood
Yeah.
and hearts of Nashville, I think
Uh-huh,
anyways. It's like
uh-huh.
South Nashville. It's like South Nashville as in like OTH, over the hill, Wedgwood, Edge Hill,
Yeah.
like where the Gulch is, where people know where the Gulch is. But
Yeah.
it used to be the hood back then. So super gentrified now. But
Yeah.
it was cool, I feel like I'm like super like sauced up type
Yeah,
shit. Because I got
yeah.
a bunch of different cultures, like,
Yeah.
growing up and a bunch of Southern twang, country shit, a whole bunch of hood shit going on.
Yeah.
A bunch of, Cambodian shit going
Yeah.
on. So I got a little bit of a bunch of stuff going
Nashville,
on.
Chicago, Cambodia,
Yeah.
everything all together.
Type shit.
So
So,
what
yeah.
point did you like decided you wanted to be a singer or that you knew that you could sing?
So when I was in high school, my teachers was like, okay, like you're super talented, because I did like this Broadway musical, and that was like the first time I ever like sang in front of people or like.
yeah.
And well, I would say like I have sang in front. I never been super shy growing up,
Yeah.
so I always sang.
Okay.
But like singing in front of like these adults who are like trained to like train children, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like they were the ones who like planted that seed in me. Like,
Yeah.
girl, like you got like that light in you. Like you're super special, And so shout out to them. But yeah, they like dead ass like trained me to, just they bled like fucking positivity and that just motivation to be like, girl, you got this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we don't know what it is that you got, but you got it.
Yes.
Right? Exactly. So I was like, yeah. So high school was definitely when I was like, okay, like I think it was my senior year of high school too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like going into college, I was like, you know what? I really think that, I want to be an artist. I want to sing for real because I know, now I know because then I was just like singing for fun. I'm
Yeah.
like, people really believe in me for real. And I do love music,
Yeah.
I always danced. So I was like a halftime. I did hip hop dancing and shit growing up. And then I played the viola. So I was just like,
Aw.
yeah, girl. Like over here, fucking,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Just in orchestra, like training classical music and shit. So I just love being like musically inclined.
Yeah.
And then I feel like, being an artist is so bold.
It is
Super bold.
Yes,
Like
yes.
it's just like you're,
You
front
out
and center.
there.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you are the star. So that part had me like kind of scared to do it, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I was like, if anybody was gonna do it, I want to try.
Let it be you. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
I want to try just because like I do love like all aspects of like the artistry. So yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
let me give it a go. Especially I was like, I'm jumping out of school because
Yeah.
I went to MTSU for 2 years,
Okay.
and yeah,
I went there too.
I think that's where we met, right?
I
feel
don't
like
know.
we did.
I don't know. I feel like we've been following each other on Instagram
For a
for a
minute,
while.
yeah.
And then I don't know. I think it was either your birthday post, because you just had a birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And I was like, happy birthday. And then I think I heard your new song. And then I was like, I need you in my studio. And then that's just like how it happened. That's crazy.
Okay, love it. I love it. However it was supposed to happen, I love that.
I'm glad that it did.
I know,
yeah.
honestly. But yeah, that's how, I just decided to be an artist because, I don't know.
You're good
I'm
at
bold.
it. Like, I feel like it fits you. Like, when someone sees you, automatically I assume just like at least a content creator.
Okay, yeah,
because you're like really consistent, and that's what I love.
Oh, thank you.
Like, you don't just do, of course you're a singer, but you don't just focus on singing. You also talk about dating. You talk about like friendships. You talk about like girl, I be peeping. I be like, okay, sis, because I like my timeline to inspire me.
Right.
And I think that's what Bella Moon does. Like, with her music, she inspires.
That's so sweet. I love that. Thank you.
So what motivates you to just be consistent all the time and just being so positive?
Girl, I don't know. I just try to be as human as possible.
Yeah.
I try not to be, I don't know. I know with the whole social media thing, like, the music can always be good, but nobody, like, I just understand, like, people want to know who you are. You know what I mean? So as of late, like, I know I just try to make as much content as possible because I know the more content I make, the better I'm going to get at it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I'll be like, oh, my God, I make the content. I'm like, this shit is so trash. But I was like, but if I don't put it out, I'm never going to put it out.
But yeah.
And I put all this hard work out for no reason. Like, you know what I mean? Because I be editing at home and shit like that all the fucking time. And so I'm just like, you know what? If it's good, it's good. If it go, it go. If it don't, it's okay. You know what I mean?
See, I
just
need
drop
that kind of confidence because I have so much content that I haven't dropped. And for one, I'm camera shy.
Yeah.
So I got to figure out my angles. Like, I really want to be the person who sits the camera up and be like, let's taste this food, do like a food review or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's just knowing, I guess the thing is just knowing like what you're good at and then just keep doing that.
Right. Like your niche.
Yeah.
Everybody like is trying to find a niche type shit. You know what I mean? But sometimes I don't even think you need to have a niche. Sometimes I feel like you just be a pretty girl.
Yeah, just
and
be yourself.
Yeah, and that's the most relatable type
and be
shit,
authentic. Like,
exactly.
I feel like social media is so like robotic.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing the same thing.
I know.
Everybody's posting the same thing.
Oh, God.
And that's really something that I try to pride myself on is just being different. Like, different is cool. Different is, especially with your name, Bella Moon. That is so different. I was
Thank
like,
you.
okay, sis.
Thank you, sis.
And I just love your whole thing. I just love
you.
you. Thank you for coming on my podcast.
I'm so grateful to be here, girl. And you should not be camera shy, girl. You beautiful.
Girl,
so
I'm so camera shy. Like, I don't even think you know. Like, before I was into radio, and normally that's just like a little four-wall. At MTSU, I did radio there. And we literally just had like a cute little desk. And then I would say a few words and then leave. There was no camera. There was no content. Like, I literally just spoke, and then that was it. I didn't care about what I looked like. I didn't post nothing.
Yeah.
And then my best friend was like, you need to start posting.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, people can tune in. He's like, it's not just like your voice. But like you said, people want to know you outside of like
exactly.
your talent.
Like what your main thing is.
Yeah,
definitely.
So I got to work on my niche and figure out like what.
Yeah.
Because Bella Moon got her niche.
Thanks, girl.
She's a singer, okay? We're going to have to get her to sing, y'all, but not right now. Because it's a lot of stuff that I want to get out about you because I feel like you could teach a lot of, not just artists, but a lot of content creators to just how to be confident.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. That's so
it's
cute.
the aura for me. Like,
you so cute, girl. Thank you.
We're going to have to get that on a reel.
Oh
We're going to have to get that on a reel.
Making me blush, bitch. Making me redder
Don't do
than
that,
the blush
babe.
that I got.
Y'all, before we even got on this podcast, we were already like, hey, babe, you on your way, babe?
Right,
so
exactly. The energy was already there.
Yes, Hot Girl Meets Lover Girl. So that's going to be the title of this episode. I do want to talk more about your music because you just dropped a single. I was peeping you out.
Period.
So let's talk about that. What was that process like?
So Pressure is like, I recorded a while ago. It was kind of like the new era of myself where it was like I started recording myself. Because, like I'm always in sessions with other people and woo-woo and all this other stuff. So I just got my equipment, just got me like an Apollo and a Apollo interface and a slate microphone and just like all this like fancy gear. Well, fancy to me anyways. Yeah, just like at the crib type shit. And I was just like, like I'm really sick of like just waiting on folks to like, for studio time and woody woo and all this other stuff. And if I'm gonna be creative like this for real, like I need my own equipment.
Yeah.
And so this is like the phase where I started recording myself. I recorded Pretty Hard myself. I recorded Pressure myself. I recorded this next single that I'm about to drop myself. So just like this is like just for like I'm just an era of myself for real where I'm like embodying like being in a space where I could just focus on like, okay, let's see how creative
what
we can become and capable. You know what I mean? Because, and during that time I was just, girl, like going through a bunch of fuck shit. For real.
for real.
I'm tired of dudes like playing with me, playing like I'm not that pressure. You know what I mean? Thank you, baby.
Period.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't think you know who the fuck you're dealing with. So I don't know. Music is just my outlet,
Yeah.
And when I'm angry, I'm like, oh, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. You think I'm some lame bitch. So I put that shit in the motherfucking song. And I'm like, we hear this shit, you gonna feel that shit for real.
Period.
Fuck you thought, okay?
Make some money off of that. Stop playing
exactly,
with me.
Motherfucker. But yeah, so that's where pressure came from. But I love it. I think like, even though like it was a bunch of like negative thoughts and feelings, it's still some hot girl shit. I'll be twerking my ass off to it. So I'm just like, period. Don't play with her.
So what kind of genre would you say that your music classifies? R&B, hip hop, soul pop?
Yeah, so like now I'm kind of confused. In the best way possible because I'm trying to like
find your sound.
Well, I feel like I found my sound because I feel like when people hear my voice, they know who it is. It just mean like changing up like my cadences and I'm just trying to be more versatile.
Yeah.
So I've always just like classified myself as an R&B artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now I'm just like, shit, can I even say that?
Yes,
because
you can.
I mean, because my new stuff now is more like rappy.
Oh,
so just like it's like more melodic rap.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I like both. So I'm just gonna say I'm an artist.
Yeah. Just say you're an artist, hip hop and R&B artist.
Hip hop and R&B artist. Fuck you thought.
So what artists would you love to work with? Like if you could work with anybody.
Anybody, girl. I'm not gonna lie to you. My dream collab is Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
I love Nicki. I'm a whole fucking barb. And I've always been a barb, though, since we were young. That's like, we grew up on her ass.
Because she's singing rap, too. Like, she do both, so.
Exactly, type shit. Who else would I love to work with? I would love to work with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Chris Brown and Rihanna.
I don't know why that song comes to my head. Like, even though he has 1,000 songs.
I know.
That's the only one that I really can remember.
Is it me? I'm a flow. Let me know. I love him.
Yeah, Chris Brown, he's really cool.
Yeah.
I like Trey Songz, too.
I love Trey Songz. I really love Miguel. I met Miguel.
You met him?
I love him. He's always been like a big inspiration for me.
Yeah.
Especially like when I first started doing music. Yeah, because he was just like, he's a fucking like R&B rock star. You know what I mean? He just got that aura, that energy, that voice, like the look, he just fire as fuck. And I was just like, it's so funny because when I first started doing music, I'm like, I want to be like the female Miguel type shit, And it was an honor. I just met him like sometime like last year, like randomly too.
Really?
Like random as fuck. And it was so sweet. He was so sweet. And I did tell him I want to work with him one day. So if he
I love that. Like, how did that feel like to meet the person that you looked up to? Like, It
was crazy. Because he's like, I was trying not to fangirl. I mean, I don't usually fangirl anyways, but I was definitely trying to keep my composure. Like, bro, like, I'm like literally looking at him like, yo, you have no idea. Like, I fucking love you so much. And then when I went up to him too, I'm like, I'm not even trying to be like that, but like, you are like one of my biggest inspirations. I just want to let you know. And his sweet ass, in the best way possible. He's so fucking sweet. He was like, I'm happy that like, I'm your inspiration, but like you gotta be like your own. And I'm like, thank you for being humble, but you're my inspiration too.
That is dope advice.
I know, he's so sweet. We were just kicking it, partying together for like just a good 10-15 minutes, and then he had to dip and go off on his flight. But it was so sweet. Like, it was a moment for me for real.
Were you in Nashville when that happened?
Yeah.
Where was I?
He performed at Vanderbilt, and he ended up going. He ended up going to Vibes, and then like this after hour after, and I met him at the after hour. Yeah, shout out to Andrew
right
Arabian
place at the
Vibes.
right time.
Actually, my friend Andrew, I saw him that he was like partying with Andrew, one of my homies, and then I was like, whoa, like like how the hell are you with Miguel? Like what's going on? Girl, I was like, I just did a show, and I felt super defeated about the show. The show didn't really go too well, just because it was like super like all over the place.
Yeah.
Took off my makeup, was like about to cry myself to sleep. And then, and then I saw his story, and I was just like, wait, what the fuck? And then my sister I called my sister, I was like, yo, I was like, Andrew's on Miguel. And then she was like, girl, put your makeup on and go meet him. And I was like, okay, bet. So, like, I just got up real quick, got dressed in 15 minutes, and then I texted Andrew, I said, where y'all at? And then he was like, I'm taking him to the after hours if you want to meet him. Period. So
that's
how
it works.
There.
Like, that's divine timing.
I know.
Like,
I know.
wow.
I felt so defeated that night, and then just like that being like how my night ended, I'm just like, thank you, God. Like, I feel like I'm on the right path. You know what I mean?
Feel defeated? What happened?
Just like, I'm a perfectionist, girl. So,
Yeah.
Just like some things you just cannot control, and I'm learning that now. But it was just like, I was like a headliner to like this one show, and then, but I didn't know what I was like walking into type shit. You know what I mean?
Unexpected.
Just like, it was just like, there was like no sound guy, no DJ, no nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
so
was,
you kind of was just thrown out to the wolves trying to figure it
oh
out.
God, like, and I went to sound check not knowing what was going on, and I was just like, what the hell? It's just like one of those things I just felt like I feel like I always can be in control with certain shit, and it's not like that all the time. So it's okay, but it was a good night.
Yeah. So from that night, like, what have you learned to kind of like ground yourself before you even start performing?
Girl, sometimes you just like period.
Yeah.
As far as like
to not experience that feeling again.
I don't know. Sometimes, well, when I start performing, I'm just like, okay, nothing else matters. You know what I mean? This is your moment. Like, show the fuck out. And I love performing, so it's just like that shit gives me like life.
Yeah.
And just because it's like, okay, I'm performing the shit I made. Like, I put time and energy and everything into this art. Now it's time to fucking show the fuck out. You know what I mean? So I just like, all right, put that fire in there. So even with all that being said, like, I still get, that show was still dope. It was just like the aftermath. I'm like, oh, what could I have done better?
Yeah.
Better, and what learning experience was this? I'm like, I'm so drained and exhausted. Just being, moody, girl. I was probably PMSing that night. Hell, I don't freaking know. Sometimes I just be, mood swing. You know how it's girls.
But like you said, you kind of want to control things, especially knowing your talent. You was probably expecting a little
like
bit
so
more organization, and but I'm glad you handled it well. You didn't cry till you got home. So that's what we like when it comes to the professional business.
Yeah, oh God, just like, oh, I'm so tired. Not actually cry. I don't cry about stuff like that, but like just actually, exactly.
We girls, we get it.
shit like
and
that.
I like how you mentioned, you said blood, sweat, and tears, because you mentioned that you're recording on your own now.
Yeah.
So what is that process like? Because I'm more familiar with going into the studio and working with producers and stuff. So for people who want to get out on their own, buy their own equipment, like, what's the process like?
Well, I don't only record myself, but this was the era where I was recording myself. I'm blessed to have the team that I have now, because now I have like an actual producer that I'm working with, and like a studio that I'm working with, a whole engineer. Like, I have a team.
Yeah.
But then. This was just like less than a year ago type. So I still got my studio at the crib, obviously, but now I'm like, okay, I got other people on board type shit. But girl, it's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was expensive as shit. Like, I probably invested like maybe almost $5,000 into it, just because it's like I wanted the best mics. I wanted, the Apollo interface. Pro Tools is pretty expensive. Paying for the plugins is pretty expensive. I don't know how to mix. I mean, I know how to mix a little bit of my stuff now, but when I first started doing it, I had no idea what I was doing as far as like what type of plugins you gotta, you know what I mean? Gotta buy, how to even use it. I fortunately was blessed enough to know somebody who could like build the template around my voice and like
Yeah.
what the sound that I like. So it made it a lot easier for me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And as long as I have the beat and knows like the BPM and just know what key it in, like I'm good to go. So I just do that shit myself.
Okay, speaking of beats, Pressure, you're actually going to perform that with me here today. So who's the producer of that?
That's Nick West. It's my big homie. He's fucking talented as hell. Yeah, and he just killed that beat. I put that shit on, and I'm just like, period.
Okay, well, you're a singer.
super
It's my
precious.
podcast, so I want you to perform Pressure.
Let's do it. Hey. You gotta apply the pressure. Here we go.
So cute.
So sick and tired of doing the same shit. You got me fucked up. You think I'm some lame bitch. You must not know who the fuck you been fucking on. Do you? I don't think you have a clue about how you move ain't really cute. Do you? And choose to go chase these hoes, you got it, boo. I'm the type of bitch to move on, I think twice about you. And I think I'm straight. Gotta clear my mind of this wasted time you set in your ways. Can't compromise, I'm playing nice, ain't playing your games. Can't treat me right, it's completely fine, go back to my ways. Got 'em lined up for days. You gotta apply that pressure. You gotta apply that pressure. Hey, oh, da-da-da. Fuck you thought, and I don't mean to be problematic. Baby, I've been in my bag and tried to keep up with my status now. Get them hot like in a panic. Lucky you've been in my bed and better yet, give me some money now. And you wanna give me babies, and I think this man is crazy, and I don't want no half-ass love. No apology, just paint me, but testing on my patience. Better come correct and cut that shit out. And I think I'm straight. Gotta clear my mind of wasted time you set in your ways. Can't compromise by playing nice, ain't playing your games. Can't treat me right, it's completely fine, go back to my ways. Got 'em lined up for days. You gotta apply that pressure. You gotta apply that pressure. You gotta apply that pressure. Apply that pressure for me. Apply that pressure for me. Yeah. Fuck you thought. Fuck you thought. Fuck you thought. Fuck you thought. Apply that pressure. Apply that pressure. No, 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 no.
Hey, I love it.
Thank you.
You did so good.
Thank
I
you.
feel honored
Oh, yeah.
to have you sing that song on my podcast.
Oh,
'cause-
girl.
And I feel like I'm watching you. I said, Lord, she done went back to the time somebody.
You felt that energy.
I felt the energy. You was like, I was like, oh, she said, fuck somebody. Somebody about to get this.
Fuck you thought.
Is that how it is? Like when you write it, are you like, fuck you thought?
No,
Or
it's just
is
like-
it more like
It's
calm?
It's like, well, when I was recording this specific song, I was just like, man, the intro was like, so sick and tired of doing the same shit. No, on God.
Yeah, no, for real. Like,
you know, I'm tired of y'all fuck boys. The fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's exactly how it was. It was a lot of aggression.
yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. No, my favorite part about that whole song is like the fuck you thought ad lib.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, 'cause,
I like
fuck
it.
you thought. Fuck you thought. I'm like, bro, that's fire.
Like how you make fuck you thought sound so good. Like
Thank you.
fuck you thought. Like if I could sing, look, it would be over for everybody.
Girl, people
I'm
be saying that.
Let's get on this track. Let's get on this track.
Let's do it. You can train. You can use auto-tune and be straight.
Right. Everybody else uses. So I mean, hey, if y'all want me on a
God.
record,
It's the delivery. How you deliver that shit?
exactly. As
We
long as I got the ad libs and the
Exactly.
hands and the movement,
Exactly.
and I'm gonna have Bella in my corner, y'all. This gonna be a nice little record. Don't look
Oh,
forward
God.
to it though.
Don't play with her. Don't play with her.
Don't look forward to it.
So cute.
Okay, so I know you have something coming up May 26th.
Okay.
We're not going to talk much about it.
We can. if you
But,
want.
okay, yes. I like to do the reverse psychology and be like, well, I don't want to talk about it. And so, yes, okay.
No,
So,
period.
good. We're going to talk about it because you have another single coming out. Because you with it. You consistent with it, and that's
Thank
what we
you.
love. And now,
Try to
May
be.
26th, you got us something nice coming up.
Yes. It's a new single called Sandy.
Okay.
It's super opposite from Pressure.
Yeah.
It's literally like the hook is like manage my sanity, and it's just, like that's like a time and place where like I just felt like super. I don't know. I don't want to say insecure because I'm not.
Yeah.
But
we have our
we have our moments. You
Yeah.
know, where I'm just like super insecure, and just like this was like a mantra to myself and like
Yeah.
a reminder to myself that like like I'm a star. Like I'm that girl.
Yeah.
Like I have to manage. Like I can only control what I can control, and I can only manage my sanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I love this song so much, and it's so sweet to me. Like hot girl meets lover girl. This is the
Yeah,
lover
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
This is the soft, sweet side of me, and it's so sweet, girl. I love it so much, and I just hope like a lot of the girlies, and of course like anybody, just resonate with it, cause that's like pure,
Yeah.
and I just feel like this song is so pure.
Yeah.
I like nobody has heard it yet except
I know,
you.
yeah.
You heard it.
I'm the
I'll let
only
you
one that
hear
heard it, so I feel so special.
Yeah, you heard it. But yeah, so it's just so special to me. So
I like it. I love, like I said, I'm a lover girl.
yeah,
And I love how, because I've heard Pressure too. So to hear Pressure first and then Sanity second, I can see the growth.
yeah,
And I think that's what's really important with artists, not to just stay the same.
Yeah.
I mean, staying the same, having your own, thing is cool, but I love an artist that can evolve because
Yeah.
your listeners
Yeah.
are going to evolve.
right.
So you're going to have people who feel like Pressure 1 second
Mm-hmm.
and then go out their mind, go a little sane.
Yeah, and this song is like so special to me because it's not at all about like a companionship. You know what I mean? Well, it is in a sense, but it's not at the same time. Like it's just kind of like this is me, like a reminder. Like this is who I am. This is what I came with, but also like I'm okay. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like it's fine. I'm good,
I
and I'm
love
happy.
that.
I'm blessed. I'm grateful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you get nervous sometimes? Like, because I know listening to you how important music is to you.
Mhm.
That's your baby. Like, that's your heart. Does it get a little nervous when you put your heart out there? Like,
a little bit,
yeah.
yeah, because it's like, I don't know, people, artists and creatives, period, are like super sensitive about their craft,
Yeah.
and like, you just never know, like, who might resonate with it or who might not like it and who might have something negative or positive to say. But, I mean, at this point, I kind of, like, don't even care about the negatives that anybody say because it's just like, shit, I like it.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I
all that
mean?
matters.
Right, and I make music that like I love to listen to every day.
Yeah.
Like even though that sounds like, oh my God, she's so conceited and cocky.
You gotta like your own
I
stuff.
I really do like my own music. Like it's crazy. So, because I made it shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do get nervous a lot. Especially like performing like new stuff in front of like a crowd and having no idea how they might react to it
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So. It's nerve-wracking. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still get nervous. I still get the butterflies. You know what I mean?
That is so, wearing the butterfly tattoo, everything.
Yes.
I think nervous is good though. It shows
Yeah.
that you're like you take it serious.
Yeah.
Because you can't be up in there all the time like, oh, I got this. Like, where is the passion? Because
Right.
the passion gonna burn a little bit. Like,
Right, on God. No, for real.
just a little bit. So if you're not
Yeah.
nervous, I'm a little
I be
scared.
feeling like I'm about to throw up type shit
Yeah.
all the time. Like even when with
Yeah.
anything, like even when I post on Instagram, I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna go. Like I'm about to throw up. I'm like, it's gonna be all right. Swallow it and fucking
Just
keep
post
pushing.
it. Because you never
Keep it
know.
pushing.
Like, you never really
Yeah.
know. I'm trying to get at that point where I'm like you said, I'm about to throw up. Like,
Yeah.
you just put yourself out there.
Yeah, you have
You're going to
to,
change
you
at
know.
least. Because my goal is just to change at least one life.
Right.
Like, if I can change one life with my podcast, with, my journalism stuff, I'll be good. Like,
Yeah. You got it, girl. Just keep going.
girl, you know how hard that is sometimes?
Girl, I know.
Like, to keep going. Like, people say it, but it's like, man, it's so much that come behind that.
I know, seriously. It's so much time, money, effort, sweat,
Yes.
literally sleepless nights,
Mhm.
early mornings. Girl,
Oof.
definitely.
And sometimes like the support isn't there just yet. I think that's the hurdle that I'm getting over. Like, I have support now.
Mm-hmm.
But normally, like, when you start off, like, oh, I want to do this, and people are like, oh, okay. And they don't really hop on the bandwagon yet.
Right.
And it's just building that confidence by yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, but you always got to believe in yourself
Mhm.
first before, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody's going to believe in you, you know, type
Right.
shit. So you just got to have like that energy, that aura, like, I know what I'm doing, even though you don't know what you're doing. You
Yeah.
just got to be like, I'm attacking this full throttle and I'm doing it with confidence. And even if I fail, oh fucking well, because
Yeah.
every time I fail, I get better. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So keep going, you know? And it's just like, the more I do it, the better I'm going to get, and eventually going to be the best at it. So,
Yeah.
you know?
See, this is why you needed to be on my podcast. This is divine timing. She's encouraging me, y'all. Look.
You got it, sis. You're beautiful. Your energy is good. Like, girl.
Your energy is good. Like,
you got it. Thank you.
I'm
girl.
so grateful because you're my first like R&B singer. That's a big deal for me. That's a big deal for me.
Yeah.
And I've just been looking for artists, and usually I try not to just pick anybody.
Right.
And I really
You gotta be
like
particular.
Yes, I'm very particular, but it's like I'm not particular in like a let me see how many followers you have. Let's see if you cute. Let's see if you it's more so who's the most authentic.
Yeah.
And who's the most like love what they do.
Yeah.
And just through your Instagram I saw that. I was like,
Oh, girl.
I feel like our chemistry together will be good.
I love that.
And
That
it's
makes me
so
happy.
hard to find like two beautiful women.
A girl's girl.
Yes, a
Yes.
girl. That's
Yeah.
what it is, a girl's girl. And just to be confident in who I am, you confident in who you are. Like, we just confident doing our own thing.
Yeah.
And I love how we can come together to talk and,
Right.
mix and mingle. She got her Starbucks, y'all. She ain't bring me none, but
Shit.
it's okay.
I'm sorry. Shit.
She said she
sweating
was.
now.
So now you owe me. Next time I see you,
I owe you one.
you owe me
I'm gonna owe
coffee.
you. I'm gonna get you a tea. You say you don't drink
Please,
coffee.
yeah, please.
I
yes.
got you a tea.
No coffee. No, like I'm traumatized. When I tell you,
I'm gonna get you a matcha tea. You
we
like
spoke
matcha?
about this before. What's that?
Matcha.
Matcha?
It's like this green tea. Okay.
Give me black.
Okay, I'm getting
Black
you
of the berry,
black
the
tea.
sweeter the
Oh,
juice.
Period. With extra honey.
Right. Okay. We're almost done, but I do have to ask, a few more questions.
Okay.
Even with, your new single coming out May 26th, what
Mm-hmm.
else do you have coming up for us?
I'm working on a summer project.
Mm.
Because a hot girl, love a girl.
Yeah.
I'm very much so a hot girl. And I love making hot girl music, you
Yeah.
know? So I definitely got something prepared for the summertime. And for all my girls to like shake they booties to it. The fuck? I'm ready. I'm ready for it. And I'm ready for all these shows and like for all the girlies to come out.
Yeah.
And but yeah, definitely have like hot girl music on the way.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm super
I'm
excited.
excited for you.
Yes,
I can't wait to see
girl.
all the projects,
I
girl.
know,
I'm going to be
girl.
liking and clicking and commenting
Thank
and
you,
loving.
girl. The hustle is on. Like I'm just
Yes,
like, I'm
I
gonna
see
go.
it. And just keep going.
Thank you,
like,
girl.
Because you're inspiring people that you don't even know.
Oh,
Like, that's
I
watching
hope
you.
so.
You are. They might not say nothing, but they watching.
I love that, girl. Thank
And
you.
hopefully they're watching this podcast. And if they are, what kind of advice do you have for people who are trying to get to where you are as an artist, as a content creator? How can they keep going?
You just gotta, keep your head on straight. Always make a schedule. Anything and everything that you want in life. Always set aside time for it. Always try to become 1% better every day. That's super important. Whether it's your health, your mental, your craft, your money, make time for all of those things, you know what I mean? And if it's like being a content creator, like just go at it, even like take a day off maybe, throughout the one day out the week and just like edit your shit and spread that shit out during the week. So, it just makes and feels like you're super consistent. So yeah, just make a schedule, be organized, stay confident, stay happy, stay sane, manage your sanity, manage your sanity, and believe in yourself.
And have fun,
And
too.
have fun with the shit.
Yes.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself, but apply that pressure.
That pressure. All right.
Period.
Single out now.
Single out now.
Well,
Shameless
thank you
plug.
again for coming on our podcast. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And I'm so excited to see what you got coming up next. And I think this was a really fun thing to do. The icebreaker was so dope.
It was dope. I liked it.
And we definitely have to link up again, like outside of the podcast stuff. Like
Yes.
we can do some girl stuff.
Girl meets lover
Love
girl.
a girl, yes. If you like any of our topics today, like, comment, and subscribe, all right? You're going to hear more of my girl Bella coming up because she got a new single dropping. She did her freestyle today, and you may never know. She might be on another podcast. I might be on, doing things with her. So definitely keep a lookout for sis. I'll drop her mentions down below. But like I say all the time, bye.
Bye.